Solar companies are ruthless.
We need to let that pass. We have to vote for it.
There you have it. Both sides sorting fact from fiction. It's the ongoing battle between Clark County, Indiana residents about a solar farm project. Harnessing the power of the sun, it sounds so simple, but as we've seen in Kentuckiana, it's very controversial. And now another new solar farm project is up for a vote next week, and residents are weighing the pros and cons.
And once again, this project is in southern Indiana. Our Alexander Goldberg and photojournalist Jessica Farley take a look at the debate.
When you look around me, you can see the vastness of this land. Residents here in Clark County debating how a solar farm could change this landscape for the next 30 years.
A solar company has announced plans for this farmland along Tunnel Mill Road, parallel to State Road 62.
If this comes, this will be the beginning of the destruction of Clark County.
We found this is okay, and we can still farm, and we're very excited about it. We were very excited about it. I had no idea it would be so nasty.
Florida-based company Bright Night applied for a 1,500-acre solar farm in northern Clark County, but they've already applied once before in 2023 and were denied. This time around, the project is half the size. The setbacks, or the buffer zone between the facility and nearby homes, are over 4 times larger. It's because Clark County changed regulations, so companies had to change their footprint.
Does that appease any of your concerns?
You know, it helps, but it doesn't take away the concerns as a whole. 650 feet in this case is still way too close.
Christine Horsley is pushing back on solar farms anywhere in Clark County, citing environmental concerns like impacts to farmland and animals.
There are some people that will not be pleased. It's never going to be enough.
Carrie Vaughn wants these projects to move forward. In fact, she leased some of her own nearby farmland to another developer, Orion, several years ago to build another solar project. She says, wow, the setback extensions going from just 150 feet to now 650 feet of buffer room help non-participating neighbors. It impacts how much of her land she's able to give.
When they came up with 600, that pretty much negated my entire farm. You know, when you have 600 feet all the way around, it just left a tiny little sliver of my farm.
But Horsley says despite the expanded buffer,
I mean, you're going to feel like you're in a prison.
She believes homes in the area will be devalued. She's pushing back against industrial solar on agricultural land.
Instead of fields of grain, you're going to see fields of solar panes.
Residents debating solar or soil. In Clark County, Alexander Goldberg, WHA's 11 on your side.
There's going to be a big vote on the solar farm application next week, and you are invited to attend to weigh in. It'll be at the Clark County, Indiana Board of Zoning Appeals meeting that's on June 18th at 5 p.m.
Well, our focus team has been monitoring several solar projects in southern Indiana that have been voted down. People in proposed areas feel it could affect property values, so we took a closer look at that data. The Lawrence Berkeley National Lab, LBNL, in California studied 1.8 million home transactions near solar farms between 2003 and 2020.
That study only found negative effects on agricultural land when compared to forest or industrial land. It also found a 3% decrease for homes in value within a half-mile of a solar farm built on previously agricultural land. That equates to an average of $9,600.